two. Down by two. Down by two. Now they're out of timeouts. Down by two. 1.3 left. Down two. Gets a shot off.
Down by two.
Maybe this is something that he needs to make an adjustment, but this is one thing that has been a glaring issue for me. And for Leafs fans, you should be absolutely fucking livid with this too. But it's another year, it's another first round, and another year that Mitch Marner has completely disappeared yet again. And this is, I mean, I am fucking over just Mitch just
you're over it now? Okay.
It's just it's out of hand at this point. Like, someone needs to put out a missing persons report because he has disappeared again.
Yeah, get the
10.9 million
like
a year. And you understand that he has only put up 4 shots on net this entire series, and that was within the first 2 games. Yesterday, on Wednesday's loss, he put up 0.
Yeah. Don't take Mitch on the shots over.
No,
It's
under.
smart. Yeah.
Under for the series.
I almost took him on the under yesterday, but there was so much like talk about him coming out and this being his like signature moment where he proves the doubters wrong.
Absolutely,
and I'm just like,
not.
My gut was like, no, that's not happening. He's never shown that. So
And you would think that, especially with with Nylander being out, this is the opportune time for you to step up, Mr. Mitch. Like, this is absolutely insane. Like, what is actually going on with them? Because at this point, like, it's been far too long now where everyone expects him. Like, it's not like, oh, it'll come around. At this point now, it's beyond repair. Like, he's got to go.
We've got some explaining to do. That's for sure.
He's being paid $10.9 million a year.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
That's what the money is for.
Do you guys think that this might be too deep of a thought, but would you think that Sheldon Keefe doesn't believe in the team that he has? I'm just going to put that out there. And the reason why I ask you that question,
I don't think he believes in Mitch Marner. I don't know who believes in Mitch Marner, because if that's the case, like, he just doesn't think that you're thinking that he doesn't have the right players in place. Like,
well, yeah, I mean he quite literally said that a couple months ago. When playoffs were sort of getting close to around the corner, the media was asking him, like, what's, who are you counting on to step up? What are your, what lines are you going to have set in stone? And he didn't have any answers. And to me, that looked like, especially being a Leafs fan, like that at that point in the season, that wasn't good to hear. So now, we're going into the playoffs, and I just sometimes ask myself that is, does he actually believe in the team that he has?
Well, he kind of has to, because he might not have a job for very much longer.
Yeah.
That, like, if he doesn't know what he's going to do, it's just like, yeah, maybe because you're gonna be out. Like, I don't know if another round 1 exit is going to cut it, and it will be much easier to get rid of Sheldon Keefe than to completely gut the team and keep him.
Especially with
I don't know what kind of
GM.
gutting you're going to be able to do with a new GM, right?
Yeah,
so
because usually we see this all the time. A new GM comes in, the GM wants to shape the team how they see it, right? Like, this is still Kyle Dubas's team, more or less, right?
Yes.
It's the same coach, it's the same core. Treliving brought in pieces that he could, and like Domi and Bertuzzi have been amazing. Like,
yes.
I hope they stick around, but like,
especially Bertuzzi.
Yeah, there's going to be more tinkering in the offseason for sure, but like, that's not his coach. That's Dubas's coach, right?
That's
so
Dubas's guy,
in my opinion, that's the first thing to go for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
You think that they're going to give him one more year? Because they didn't really do anything at the trade deadline. So maybe in the offseason they get something.
Well, they did a lot in the offseason, and they brought in some D players that what they could afford within their cap space. So
cap goes up next year too. So
yeah. So I mean, at the end of the day, he did, like, if we're talking about the core and retaining that, I mean, we're gonna have to answer some questions when it comes to Tavares, and we paid Nylander, he's paid Matthews. Those have been obvious, but yeah,
God, that feels good though to have Matthews. Every time it comes up, I get so excited that we got him.
Yeah. I'm surprised looking at your bed that you don't have your Austin Matthews quilt it's tucked in right now. But it's
my shrine. Can't open my don't open my closet door. There's a couple voodoo dolls in there.
We'll get those voodoo dolls to score more goals.
Yeah, maybe we need to poke your Mitch Marner doll a little bit.
Get
him going.
Yeah, I got a little bit. I got some motivation right here. There we go.
There you go.
This is what I rub this every day before the game. So.
Who was that? Was that Matthews?
That's Matthews? Yeah, there you go.
I was gonna say Marner.
It's backwards.
If I thought it was Marner for a second, if it was Marner, I'd be like, stop rubbing him.
Put him in timeout.
Yeah.
Put him in a shoebox. Toss him under the bed.
Let him cook.